This is the lesson 6.3 video walkthrough for numbers 1, 5, and 8. Let's start out with number 1. Let me expand it. We're going to mash this up. As you can see the directions, these are all mash problems. We're going to count the number of negative signs as usual. 1 makes the whole thing negative. Mash the numbers 2 times 3 times 5, which gives us 30. And then because we're doing this in the expanded version, we're actually just going to mash and throw all the peas and carrots in. In this case, they're all x's. Extra butter. Now, to convert that to exponential, we simply bring the sign and the number down. But of course, instead of saying x, we're going to put that as x to the third. The true rule is you're adding exponents. They're invisible ones. But most of you guys naturally see 3 x's, and hence the exponent. You can press pause until you get to number 5. Okay, let's do number 5 now. This is a little different because now we're dealing with distributive property or multiplication. So again, we do our rules. 2 in the house, we're distributing a 3x. First arrow, no negatives, so the whole thing is positive. 6, and now I've got to throw in this x and this x. Of course, that's xx. Second arrow, again, no negative signs, so the whole thing is positive. 15. Chuck in this x over here, and of course, this y over here. Now as we move to an exponential form, the only place I have repeat x's is right here, and of course, that's going to turn into 6x squared. And there's nothing to do with the next term. You can press pause until you get to number 8. Number 8. This is where we get into some real algebra. Again, I'm going to expand this real fast. And the directions are find the terms, which means bracket, mash or distribute, and we're allowed to go right to the exponential notation if we want. So first things first, bracket off. Okay, next we're going to go through each one. First one is a mash, 1 in each house. Count the negative signs, negative. 2 times 3 is 6. And now we have the x mashed with an x. So instead of writing xx, we're going to write x squared. Second bracket, 1 in the house, 1 in the house, 1 in the house. So we're still mash. Now, number of negative signs, 1, 2. So this is a positive term. Again, the numbers in our calculator are our heads. 2 times 3 times 4 gives you 24. And then we're going to throw in the peas and the carrots, which in this case is all y's. 1y, 2y's, 3y's, which is y to the third power. And finally, third bracket, which is also 1 in the house, a mash. Count the number of negative signs. 1 makes the whole thing negative. 3 times 2 times 5 gives us 30. And again, 1, 2, 3 x's for x to the third. Just stick to your rules. Bracket, mash or distribute, and now you can use exponents if you have repeat letters.